In Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi jumps from a platform onto the ground, and facing the notorious Jedi killer General Grievous, utters the famous greeting,
"Hello there."
As we know, Obi-Wan would end up beating Grievous, Order 66 would be declared, and the rest is history. But what if Obi-Wan did not say these famous words? How would this change the timeline of Star Wars? As we are about to see, a lot changes. Obi-Wan used this line as a way of conveying confidence to Grievous, but it also ruined his element of surprise. In this scenario, Obi-Wan does not jump down, and using the Force, dislodges 2 cargo modules above Grievous, which drop onto him, and kill 4 surrounding IG-100 Magna Guards. The B-1 and B-2 battle droids begin to fire at Obi-Wan, whom deflect their blaster fire with ease. As the 212th Attack Battalion launch their assault, picking off the droids, Grievous, meanwhile, shrugs off the damage from the cargo modules, and launches his attack at Obi-Wan, who is standing in the Sarisu position. Grievous makes the mistake of leaping directly towards Obi-Wan, instead of using the ramp to his side, as Obi-Wan makes a precise incision into the joint of 2 of Grievous's arms, permanently severing them. Grievous with 2 lightsabers presses his attack, with Obi-Wan defending as he tries to find a weak spot in Grievous's defences. Suddenly, Commander Cody aims a shot at Grievous, ricocheting off his backplate. This momentary distraction for Grievous allows Obi-Wan to sever his remaining lightsabers. Grievous quickly crawls to a nearby wheel bike to flee as Obi-Wan gives chase, using the Force to enhance his speed. Out of nowhere, Boga, the Varactyl beast Obi-Wan had ridden on earlier, intercepts Grievous, using its front paws to scoop up Grievous, throwing him off the wheel bike. As Grievous is flying through the air, Obi-Wan stops running and thrusts his lightsaber through Grievous's spine, his bright blue blade piercing through the heart of Grievous. Thanking Boga, Obi-Wan goes back to his ship, aiming to get a better vantage point from which to guide his troops. As he engages the ignition on his ship, there is an unexpected transmission from Anakin, whom confirms Chancellor Palpatine is the Sith Lord. Remember here, Obi-Wan is quicker to kill Grievous, so Palpatine has not encountered Windu yet. Obi-Wan is in shock over this news, and immediately informs the Council. Windu expresses his wish to duel Palpatine, now Sidious, with Saesee Tiin, Agen Kolar, and Kit Fisto. But Yoda, in deep thought, tells Windu to pause as he meditated. Yoda eventually came out of his meditative state, and pointing his cane at Obi-Wan, asks him to go to Coruscant. Obi-Wan questions whether it is wise to leave his troops behind, but Yoda is insistent, deeming it to be the will of the Force. Obi-Wan passes on Yoda's instructions to a bemused Cody, rapidly making his way towards Coruscant, wondering what Yoda was thinking. Landing upon Coruscant, Obi-Wan lands in a hangar by the Jedi Temple, where Anakin and Windu are arguing about whether Anakin should join Windu to confront the Chancellor. Obi-Wan runs to the duo and steps in, convincing Windu to let Anakin go with him, stating that this would be his opportunity to prove that Anakin should be granted the rank of Master. Windu reluctantly agreed, as the now 6 Jedi set off to Palpatine's office. As the Jedi enter the office, Palpatine is surprised to see Anakin standing there, but after declaring that he was the Senate, Palpatine unsheaths his red blade from inside his sleeve and launches an attack on the 6 Jedi, quickly disposing of Saesee Tiin and Agen Kolar, whom were astounded by the speed of the Sith Lord. Obi-Wan used his mastery of Sarisu to fend off the attacks, whilst Windu used his trademark Vapad to initiate the offensive attacks. Anakin also attempted to get in his hits using Gem So, but was visibly reluctant. Palpatine sensed Obi-Wan beginning to tire, and raising his left hand, unleashed a quick bolt of Force lightning at Kit Fisto and Obi-Wan, sending them both into a wall, knocking out Kit Fisto and leaving Obi-Wan dazed. Seeing his master on the ground ignited Anakin into action, as he sent powerful blows at Palpatine, pushing him back and using his full strength, just as he had done against Dooku. Palpatine could not withstand the power of both Windu and Anakin, and with a kick to the stomach, Windu sent Palpatine back into the wall, disarming him. The duo stood in front of Palpatine, with their sabres mere inches from his throat. Palpatine pleaded with Anakin to keep him alive, or he would not be able to save Padme. Anakin would hesitate, much to the annoyance of Windu, This gave enough time for Palpatine to launch a huge wave of force lining a Windu, who waged his lightsaber to absorb the attack. Anakin knew what he had to do, but why couldn't he do it? Would it be possible to save Padme without Palpatine? Unexpectedly, Anakin felt a familiar presence in the Force. Turning around, he saw his master on the ground, raising his arm, summoning Palpatine's lightsaber to Anakin. As Windu's purple lightsaber started to bend, Anakin ignited Palpatine's lightsaber and plunged it through the chest of the Sith Lord, killing him, and fulfilling the prophecy by bringing balance to the Force. That is it for What If Obi-Wan Kenobi Never Said.
Hello there.
If you would like to see more What Ifs, subscribe for more, and as always, leave a comment on what If you would like to see next. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.